Hi everyone, good morning. Sorry, I'm a minute late. Great to see you today. Um, I'll just do this for a moment as people arrive. Um, I don't want to start talking beforehand because I want everyone to hear. Here we go. People have begun to join. Good morning, everybody, or good evening if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. It's really great to be here today. One of our beautiful people who joins us each day asked about talking about sinophobia yesterday. Um, and I think I'm just going to look it up while we talk. Um, I think it's about fear of Chinese, anything Chinese. It's people, it's culture. Um, uh, sinophobia, S-A-N-O phobia. Um, and so, yes, I will talk about it a little bit. Probably less in terms of the Chinese specifically, and more in terms of, not phobiaing any culture. I guess what I want to start with is there isn't a single culture on the planet that doesn't have some bad juju around treatment of people at some point in its history. Do you know what I mean? There isn't any of us who lives in a glass house. There isn't any government, I don't believe, that is um, without sin, so to speak. Um, so, so rather than talk about xenophobia specifically, let's talk about the human habit or behaviour at the moment of trying to find something to blame or someone to blame for things that happen. So, um, so when I was in Colorado a few years ago on a retreat with my teacher, with Shakti Durga, and it was an awesome retreat. Anyone that was there will say yes, it was an awesome retreat. Um, a number of people got a really bad flu, and they went to one of the doctors up in the mountains where we were, who said, yes, you have a very bad case of Australian flu. And the way it was kind of reported was, he was really, he had a thing about Australians because the flu had come from here. Well, and it'd come via some people who'd flown from here, whether they were Australian or not, who knows? But my point is, we do automatically, because we're curious, we look for reasons. And reasons are great things to look for. Um, uh, because they help us get a handle on how we might transform or shift things. Um, so, looking for a reason, being curious for a reason, is a fine thing to do. It's not always helpful, but a lot of the time it is. Um, when we look for someone to blame for something to wrong, for something that's gone wrong, that's our slippery slope. That's where we lose our humanity. That's where we lose our compassion. And it's how, lynchings used to happen and things like that. We would look for someone to blame rather than look for a reason why. So, so I'm going to suggest that today what we do is is work on releasing our fears about anybody or our and resolving our judgments about any particular group of people on earth, whether it's a nation, whether it's a religion, whether it's an age group or a gender, whatever it is. What if we dissolve away our fears, transmute our judgment, and lift into that truth that we are all one humanity, a super organism. I'm quoting Bruce Lipton here, a super organism called humanity. Um, living on another superorganism called Earth. As soon as we allow the things that divide us and make us separate to dissolve away, then we can come into unity, and then we're a force or a power to be reckoned with. And when we're in unity, that implies love, because we can't really go into unity without it. And love is literally a transformational power. Love literally changes circumstances and situations. And if you don't believe, ask Martin Luther King, ask Mahatma Gandhi, and ask Nelson Mandela. They're my three go-tos for I'll show you love in a tough situation. They're my here's one I prepared earlier for you. Mahatma Gandhi chose meditation. He just suggested to everybody that rather than go to work on this particular day, we'll meditate instead. A peaceful way, connect with God as your means of trying to speak about something that is a problem for you. Martin Luther King, remained peaceful no matter what, cleaved into love no matter what, and didn't blame or magnify hatred toward any particular group of people. And Nelson Mandela, well, he's very famous for saying that he knew when he walked out of the gates of 27 years of imprisonment, if he didn't have forgiveness in his heart, then really he wasn't leaving the prison at all. So if we think it can't be done, we're incorrect. It can. And our blame of any particular group, whether it's a nation, a gender, an economic group, our aggressive fear will only serve to separate us all rather than help us cleave together. So it's like I said yesterday, do I think that there's going to be this opening of a brave new world where every single human is awake and cleaving to love? No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think there'll still be disagreements and there'll still be challenges. Do I think we can be better off? Absolutely. But only through loving and not by rejecting or fearing any particular group. So it's great to have you all on here this morning. And if I can just do a little shout out, I just saw Amanda Roberts joined. I don't usually say hello to people on here because it distracts me from my purpose. But I do want to say hi to you this morning, Amber, because I know you're doing an awesome job with your rescue cats at the moment. And I'm sending so much love for their recovery and their miraculous transformation to healthy little furries that will bring love to the hearts of humans. So thanks for the work you're doing. Alrighty. Let's do some work. Let's disconnect from any kind of mass consciousness that wants to blame, accuse, judge, or separate anyone. Let's get really, really brave and courageous, hey? All right. And can you believe this is Daily Dose number 20? Whew. Alrighty. Close your eyes. Take your awareness to your breath. Yes, it is an amazing act of surrender, Amber. And if there's anyone that can do it, you can. All right. Whew. So close your eyes and take your awareness to your breath. There's a lot of emotion around today. A lot of, it's a bubbling sea of emotion, teariness, joyfulness. I can feel it in the air, in the ethers. Doubt, I can feel. Fear, I can definitely feel. And I can feel the pain of people not being able to physically commune with each other, especially loved ones. So let's do our best to do some transforming of that, and we do that by coming together in oneness. Close your eyes, take your awareness to your breath, and put your awareness in your out breath. That's it. And with each out breath, relaxing into your body, settle down into your hips, relax your shoulders, that's it, into your body, letting go of whatever's on your mind, if anything's bothering you. That's it. Breathing out, dropping into your body, letting go, and allow the house around you to dissipate into light. And all of the man-made structures around you, let it just dissipate into light. And connecting with the trees in your area, and being aware that wherever you are, we've all just joined you where you're at. That's the way. And sending love with your out breath from the center of your chest to nature all around you. So for those of you who live close to nature, really breathe the energy of the nature around you to help those in our group who don't live close to nature. Because in this space we can share whatever we're in the oneness. That's it. So we ask that the one that exists in everything, the pervading consciousness of love that exists in everything, including us, may we be awake to it everywhere and in everything. We call our souls the strongest, most illumined, brilliant part of ourselves to be truly present, and the divine, the one within that. We call on Mother Nature, Mother Earth, the elements and directions. We call on the great teachers, masters, shaman, elders, ancestors, priestesses, and the wisdom keepers from across time to be with us now, to help us through our challenges. We call all of the angelic beings to be with us too, the angels of love and hope and faith, and courage and compassion and strength. And we give thanks that we're all together today, that we're here in this space, spending this time playing our part in the unfolding plan of peace. May we all experience healing, transformation and liberation, wisdom, guidance and protection. So be it. Add your yes, I agree. Take your awareness to the top of your head and allowing the violet fire to pour down through you, saturating everything like a beautiful, abundant shower, but not forceful. Really letting it pour down. That's it. And may we all now release all negative thoughts, vibrations and energy, and all pockets of trapped emotion. Through divine grace, so be it. And just take a deep breath in of the violet fire and breathe out through everywhere, letting go of anything that's disruptive, hurtful, painful, depressing, sad. Let it go. Or anything negative for you. Good. Let the fire keep coming. Let it saturate everything. And through our combined intent, through our collective intent, may we now all isolate and release any depression or depressive energy, any hopelessness, sadness, from our bodies, minds and energy fields. And just take another deep breath in and breathe out through everywhere. Good. All right. Let the fire come down through the head area and out through the throat and the back of the neck. Tons of it. And we ask now, and feel the whole group with you, all of the strength with you, with each individual in the group. And we ask now that any conscious or unconscious phobias we have, fears we have, or judgments we have toward any nation, race, religion, organization, age group, economic group, educational institution. May any of our aggressive prejudices and judgments now be dissolved away. May the judgments that would cause fear and the fears that would cause aggression, may they all be transmuted now. And just take a deep breath in, breathing out all through the throat and the jaw area and the back of the neck and the back of the brain. And may all of the consciousness of blaming be dissolved from us. Blame and shame are about the two lowest vibrations that can be measured vibrations of human consciousness. Shame and blame. They're not helpful. So let's do that again. We ask that all consciousness of blaming be dissolved and disintegrated from us. As a group, as individuals, as a humanity. Take a deep breath in. And releasing out of the top of the belly there at the solar plexus, just letting go of that. I want to blame someone, and then take another deep breath in and breathe out through the throat and the hips. And when we blame someone, we get to be righteous. Because they're wrong and we're not. That's what blame does. Gives us a false sense of righteousness. So may we all release any righteousness that we've been holding on to in terms of our judgment of others. And I can tell you, I'm working on this just as hard as you are. Mine isn't necessarily about the Chinese, but mine is about governments. That's where I do a lot of my work, personal work. It's because, try as I might, sometimes I just don't get them. So I'm utilising your support and help as much as I hope you are utilising the support and help of everyone in the group. So let's say it again. I'm going to get you to repeat this. Say Ajna Chakra. Seek and destroy. All consciousness of blame, habit of blaming, instinct to blame, and history of blaming. Woof. I almost felt sick at that. Take a deep breath in and breathe out backwards. Send it out through the back. That's good. And then say Ajna Chakra. Seek and destroy all structures of consciousness, program or belief that causes me to focus on the differences and judge them rather than celebrating them as part of the diversity of the one. That's it. Breathing in through the top of the head and in between your eyebrows. And breathing out through the whole head area, the throat, the jaw. That's it. Breathing in lots of fire again. Out through the throat and the hips. And what if we all say, and I release the fear that underpins the blame. That's it. Breathing in and releasing right down through your core and out through, there's an energy center just between your legs, in fact. Just breathe out through there. And it's going to cause a releasing of energy through the hips and the legs. Well, that's good. Nice work, everybody. Really nice work. Take another breath in. And from your heart chakra, releasing any fear from there. Good. Good. And please repeat after me. Say, we are one people. Humanity is a super organism. One super organism. United by the spark that exists in everything. That's it. Say, humanity is a super organism celebrating the diversity that exists in unity. That's it. Breathing in. And expand. As you breathe out, expand with tons and tons and tons of light. That's it. Let the light pour in. And wherever you are, connecting with the stars that are beyond the sky that's just above you. So if it's nighttime where you are, that's quite easy. If it's daytime, go beyond the daylight sky that's above you, because there is deep, dark, vast space with stars everywhere beyond that. That's it. Connecting with the stars, and particularly with the Pleiades. And the Pleiades have guided humanity in terms of they've been used to cross oceans, so they're sailing stars. They're also stars by which people harvest or plant. The movement of this constellation, which sits in Taurus. That's it. And just letting the energy, starry energy, pour down through you. And there's a song from the Baha'i faith. And I'm just going to sing it once, I think. It might be twice. But I just want you to breathe it as you breathe the star energy. We are the waves of one ocean, the branches of one tree. We are the flowers of one garden. We are one. Yeah, we're going to do it again. We are the waves of one ocean, the branches of one tree. We are the flowers of one garden. We are one. We are the waves of one ocean, the branches of one tree. We are the flowers of one garden. We are one. And just breathe that energy. We are one humanity, one super organism. And within that super organism, each diverse and individuated organism plays a role in the unity and the oneness. Just breathing that energy, waves of one ocean. Breathe out and expand, branches of one tree. Breathe in from the stars, from all of the stars around our planet, the flowers of one garden. And as you breathe out, we are one, we are one, we are one. That's it. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest, to your heart chakra. And we ask that as humanity lifts out of the consciousness of blame, may it lift into the consciousness of love and unity through diversity. May we truly rejoice in the diversity of humanity, and may we cleave into the oneness. Just breathing that. And then as you breathe out, send it from your heart and let it, and imagine or see in your mind's eye that it goes upwards. And just being aware, as I ask on behalf of every person in this group, that we be lifted out of any sadness, sense of hopelessness or isolation, even though the isolation is physical. May we truly feel the strength of our connection through this physical isolation. It's a paradox, I know, but spiritual journeying is full of them. And I think I said a number of daily doses ago, this is how I learned how connected I am with my teacher, is in times of great energy when we've been physically separated. They're some of the strongest times I've felt her presence with me, helping me and guiding me. So please know that none of you are alone and that we are with you all. So just breathing in and out, sending the love out from your chest to everyone in the group, whether you know them or not. You know them at some level. And man, do we know you. And breathe in the response. That's it. As you breathe out from the center of your chest, your heart chakra or energy center, breathe out the love and gratitude to everyone, that we're all here together, and breathe in the response. And just keep breathing that way as your home coalesces all around you back into existence. As you wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. You are love. You are loved. You are part of a oneness that is profound and extensive and infinite. And there is so much more to you than you know right now. I have complete faith in you and in humanity. And as we come out of this, it's like my good friend Salvatore said the other day, we'll come out of it and the outer world will look a lot similar to the way it used to. But every single one of us will be transformed inside. And the way in which we're transformed depends on what we do with this time and how we be in this time. So I'm going to invite you to challenge yourself to love in some areas where you thought were unlovable in the past. And also, I'm going to invite you that if you're struggling with that, contact me via personal message on Facebook, and we can talk. So hello and namaste to you all, and goodbye for today. And I hope I see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel for episode 21. Lots of love to you all. Bye.